"Ah!" And I looked over at the window, and there she is, ugly crying in the window, so I had to run inside.
So you pulled a Napoleon Dynamite and had to run in there to comfort her?
No, I ran inside to get a selfie with her while she was ugly crying.
Oh my god! Howdy folks, welcome back for more React, and today we're going to be reacting to more NoPanicButton, and every single time I react to this guy and it gets worse and worse and worse. So enjoy in my suffering, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey, boss, you just got some packages. Your new mail lady is so cute.
Who,
Oh, nice.
Kelly? Hey, don't freak her out. I do not want to have to go to the post office to get my mail.
She's just
That's
so
a
cute
good
and
point.
tiny. I just want to catch her like a Pokemon and keep her.
I agree with the tiny thing at 4'10", but what do you mean catch her like a Pokemon? You want to make her fight another little person?
Oh, I just want to grab her and take her home, you know, have something to pet and feed.
John, that's kidnapping.
I don't know if that's exactly Pokemon either. It's not a catch 'em all at this point. I guess maybe. You know what? Anything could be Pokemon if you really think about it.
Oh,
I don't
not
think that.
really, 'cause
Actually,
after a
you
couple
know,
of
hold
days, they
on.
kinda
Take that
get
back
into
a
it
little
and start
bit.
liking you.
Take that statement
John,
back a little
that's
bit.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Still, though, you can't catch a charge if they don't want to press any.
Should I report this? I feel like I should tell somebody, but...
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You have joined the cult of the cow. There's no escape. I must stop. Can you repeat what he just said?
Should I...
Still, though, you can't catch a charge if they don't want to press any.
Should I report this? I feel like
I
I,
don't
should
know if
tell
you
somebody, but...
I don't know if you. Sad. It looks like a Hot Wheels. With the
John?
Hot Wheels.
Yes, boss?
Have my kids been in here?
Not that I know of. Oh, that's mine.
Why
The
did you
kids
bring
haven't
the
even
Hot
been
Wheels?
born yet, and they're both girls.
Oh, no, that's mine. I had a little soiree in here with a cat boy.
I failed to see that.
Hold on. Can you just stop? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Is it just me being on the internet for too long, or is he actually saying what I think he's saying? Who wants to place bets? Final scratch sounds, indeed. Whoops. Hold up, chat there. Hi, guys. Jacob, welcome to the stream.
The relation.
Well, sometimes a toy is just a toy. Other times a toy is a toy. Gerbil use is frowned upon nowadays, so we had to find an alternative.
It's a Hot Wheels. That's gotta be painful as fuck. No!
Clarify.
That particular tractor trailer and its payload are only used on muddy dirt roads.
Go clean your hands. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Go clean your hands. Use tons and tons of hand sanitizer. Those wheels surely came out hot. Yeah. Nasty.
I'm gonna start fining you $500 cleanup fees.
Oh, totally worth it, boss. Take a sniff. He was a vegan.
One of these days, I'm gonna lubricate his rubbers with thread lock.
Hey, boss.
What are you doing?
Yes?
There were some cops up front with a very confusing story. They wanted me to tell you that no charges are going to be filed.
That's probably for the best.
Well, that's a good thing.
You grabbed some random guy, pulled him into your lap, and started running your fingers through his hair?
When you say it that way, it sounds kind of bad.
When you say it like that, I'm very confused. What? Forget the hand sanitizer. Use bleach. Indeed. Just full on acid bath at that point. I need holy water. I think we all need it at this point. We're only like 2 in. What in the hell? Indeed. What in the hell?
The way you can make it sound okay?
Well, I was out shopping with Heimdall and I had a bit of a panic attack, so I sat down on the bench, pulled the dog into my lap, and I was letting him calm me down.
So that's why you've always
But
got
it's not a
in
dog.
your lap.
Anyway, he must have come up to me while I was in the middle of that panic attack and tried to ask me if he could get his kid to pet my dog. I was so out of it, I didn't even realize.
I still don't see how he ended up in your lap.
My guess is he got ticked because he thought I was ignoring him, so he grabbed Heimdall's leash and pulled him off my lap and then let his kid pet the dog. I was still in the middle of a panic attack, so I just grabbed the nearest thing that was big and warm and I kind of bear hugged him.
The cops wanted to know if you had any questions.
Actually, yes. Could you find out what kind of shampoo that guy used? Oh.
It's so creepy. It sounds reasonable to an extent and then just goes straight into freaking creepy. Boss, what the fuck did you do? This is cringe.
Hey, boss.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
The two middle kids are really going at it in the house. I think you should get in there.
You really
Pause screen moo? What do you mean? What do you mean? John has corrupted the boss. That's the thing is, I think he might have always been this way. I'm not entirely sure. What the fuck am I watching? We're watching NoPanicButton. We're cringe and unhinged is here.
Bad enough I need to go in? What's happening?
The 10-year-old kicked in the 13-year-old's bedroom door.
All right, I wasn't paying any attention. I got distracted by this previous story.
At it in the house. Hey, boss.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
The two middle kids are really going at it in the house. I think you should get in there.
You really think it's bad enough I need to go in? What's happening?
The 10-year-old kicked in the 13-year-old's bedroom door, punched a hole in his wall, chased him downstairs with a pair of scissors, and the 13-year-old just barely managed to shut the bathroom door in time to intercept the thrown pair of scissors. They're still stuck in the door.
I keep telling them not to mess with their younger brothers. They're all going to snap one day. What do you do to set them off?
The way I understand it, the 10-year-old laid a turd the size of a 4-pack of tennis balls and wanted you to take a look at it because he was so proud, but Angelo went ahead, broke it up with a toilet brush, and then flushed it, thinking he forgot to flush. Silas then went into a rage.
That all makes about as much sense as anything else goes on around here.
What? What? What kind of farm is this? I don't know. Is this a farm or an animal house? What is going? Oh my gosh. There was one time me and my brother got into a fight. I did kick down the door and I got my ass beaten. To an extent. It's not too bad, okay? But I did suffer the consequences for this. I'm just moving on. Moving on.
Fiber.
Hey, boss, your wife is in a bad mood, and what are you doing?
Why you?
This is actually kind of your fault.
My fault? How is anything that's going on right now my fault?
There's a lot. Okay, let's go. Let's be very honest. There's a lot that's been going on that could be your fault. Just saying. A lot could be your fault. I don't see how nothing couldn't be your fault.
I found at Oakland Mall when I ran into a fan.
Okay, that sounds fairly innocuous.
Well, it started out that way, and aside from the fan being a femme-presenting gothic cat boy, there was really nothing out of the ordinary.
Ooh, nice. I'm interested.
Femboys, I love those.
There. That's the problem.
How are my fetishes your problem?
The problem being a lot of the fans can't tell the difference between me and you.
Make that mistake. I'm a 110-pound white dude with a ponytail. Oh.
Yeah. My wife stepped to the side, he asked for a hug, that was no problem, we gave him one, but then he leaned back and then came right forward with his tongue out.
Oh gosh, what did he taste like?
Now I know why he was chugging Listerine. Oh. No, I am told that these guys are real people. He just reenacts them.
John!
Right. I'm gonna go take a cold shower.
You do that, you walking fetish.
Hey, boss, I have a question for you.
Well, might not be the right one, but I got an answer for you. What's up?
Some of your followers have been calling in and asking why you never do lives anymore. They want to be able to hang out with you.
Well, I try not to do lives too often because it feels kind of weird with people wanting to gift me all the time. I just want to hang out with people and not worry about what they're going to give me.
That is very understandable. I know a few people who don't want that. Don't care for any kind of live streaming or anything like that because there's the idea of being gifted stuff. So that's very understandable.
Well, then how can they hang out with you?
That's easy. All they have to do is join my Discord. Once they do the age verification process, I'm almost always in a chat.
Okay, so they just got to join your Discord and then ping a moderator to find out how to do the age verification process?
Yeah, and then I'm in here almost every night, hanging out, chilling with people.
So many people say the link doesn't work.
Oh, that's because you can't do it from the Clock app. Normally you have to do it from Instagram or Schmootube.
Oh, that's right. Clock app doesn't like sharing users.
Well, not everyone has your views on sharing. Thirsty bitch.
Oh. Got you. First, I didn't know what he was talking about there, but now I get you. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't appreciate it.
Hey, boss, oh, hey, how do you like that jerky?
The flavor's not bad, but there's something weird about it.
Well, it's my first time making it.
Is it laced? Is the jerky laced? I bet you this is where that's going.
So if you have any notes about the flavor profile, texture, or anything else,
rainbows?
I'm all ears.
Well, I can't really get a read on the flavor profile because there's so much spice in this, but
it's laced. It's
I'm
going to be
almost getting
laced.
kind of a visceral reaction, like emotional.
About this emotional response, what are you feeling?
Kind of anger and shame.
Quit
Well,
eating
that's
it.
actually understandable. She very well could have been feeling that.
She?
What?
What do you mean, she?
Well, I made those with the placenta of a woman in Shayla and Missy's birthing group. She was a surrogate for a rich couple, but she delivered at term, and they decided not to take the baby because there was a defect that they didn't know about. So now she's kind of stuck with it. She did get paid, but, you know.
I think the only reaction to that, what I just saw. Nope. Nope. All the nopes. Oh my gosh. Well, there goes my This is not at all where I thought it was going to go. Thanks for the water. It's not at all where I thought things were going to go. Backtrack. Oh, dear.
I still say there's too much pepper.
Don't eat again.
Hey, boss, got a question. You doing anything special for Pride Month?
You mean besides working myself up into the next tax bracket so Uncle Sam can take a bigger bite out of my ass?
Well, aside from being a good tax drone, I was wondering if you were doing anything to help celebrate the month.
I didn't have anything in particular in mind.
Where's
You
it
got
going?
something you want to do?
I actually did. I just wanted to make sure it didn't conflict with your values.
My values have no bearing on that community. As long as they pay their taxes and don't ruin it for anyone else, they can lick, suck, and fondle whatever the hell they want as long as it's attached to a consenting adult.
We never did much shock talk on politics, but that's kind of libertarian of you.
Why is everyone so concerned about fitting me into these little boxes? There's only one box I'm interested in, and my wife controls access.
Right. Well, is it okay if I put a link in the video to the organization I want to support?
Nah, go for it. What's that face for? Does my monogamy disgust you that much?
It's not the monogamy that bothers me. It's the way that you put things.
Oh, don't worry. Your vocabulary is going to change too. I've been married for 17 years. My idea of foreplay is doing the dishes.
Dishes, huh? Well, at least something's wet before you get going.
So then...
You pooped my snoot. What is this? I rather want it to be laced with an aphrodisiac than instead of that. What is all of this? And what the hell is he doing? I know those ropes. Everyone knows those ropes.
Hey, boss. Oh.
Wait.
Stop it!
Not what you're thinking.
It looks
This
exactly what I'm thinking.
My entire group has been dying to meet you. I can't wait until the next munch.
No, hold on, damn it. This is research for a commission.
Oh, the next meeting's supposed to be knife play, but I think we can switch over to riggers. We gotta conform to the new talent.
Don't. Yes, indeed. I've read enough Japanese comics to understand those ropes. I think you mean manga, but whatever.
Are you listening at all?
So many subs are gonna want to be your rope bunny. We're gonna have a lottery just to see who gets to play with you.
You are not helping.
You might need to review your safety a bit. You know, you need to have something nearby to cut the ropes in case you get a little too tight. It's a blacksmith shop. I'm surprised you don't have a knife around here.
Give you a lesson in safety. Just wait until I'm out.
Someone gives John a sedative. Must try. Safe word is potato.
Hey, boss. Just wanted to let you know all those orders have shipped.
Alrighty then.
Why is there a rat on your shoulder?
Why are you walking around with the rats on your neck?
Oh, Missy and Shayla are in the man-hating, you did this to me phase of their pregnancy, so I gotta get affection where I can.
Alright, well, a little advice for you. 1, platonic foot rubs and back rubs. 2, you deserve it. 3, you're gonna give that rat a disease.
Not the other way around. You are going to give the rat a disease. Something about someone's hygiene.
Sweet. So this is the offering bowl, huh?
It's for that witch that sent in a branch from the tree that her grandmother's buried under.
So I had a question about all your witchcraft orders. Their beliefs and your beliefs don't necessarily line up, do they?
Not necessarily, but the premise of each of our faith
Agreed with
bases
the boss.
don't require the other to believe.
Then if they know you don't believe like they do, why do you get so many orders?
The best explanation a witch ever gave me was, their religion is very based on ritual, and as long as I follow the directions, they get the benefit.
Well, I guess customer satisfaction is key. I just thought that they would want someone that shared their faith to make their stuff.
There are examples all throughout history of non-believers making things for believers. If you think that every cross that was ever made and sold had to be made by a Catholic, there's going to be a lot of pissed off Christians in Arlington National Cemetery.
You know, now that I think of it, I can't recall a single mainstream religion that doesn't either make exceptions to their rules for money or require their faith base to pay through the nose.
Enlightenment through economics.
Hey, boss.
I'm not going to make any comments.
Another complaint.
No, I'm not going to make any
Don't narrow
comments.
it down. Who is it? Kids, wife, customer?
The customer. Remember that Damascus buoy you made with the ivory inlays?
The Mastodon ivory. That was a beautiful piece. What was wrong with it?
Well, nothing was wrong with it per se, but his wife was one that opened the package and he didn't have her permission to buy it. She got a little upset and tried to break it by banging it on their counters.
Oh, that's a shame.
That is a shame. Jumping to conclusions can be expensive. Where is this going?
Did she break it?
Actually, no. They have granite countertops. She ruined the countertops, but only kind of dulled the blade.
Sounds like the knife held up then. What's the complaint?
Main issue is that he didn't get to see it in factory condition. He wants you to refurbish it if possible, get it back to as good as you can. The knife was actually a present for her father, so any battle marks that are left on it, you can blame on her.
Why would he buy such an expensive knife for his father-in-law and not tell his wife?
He lost his job during COVID and they were about to lose their house, but the father-in-law surreptitiously bailed him out so he wouldn't lose.
I getcha. Get ya. I get you. Still, though, why didn't you talk to your...
face or the house in front of his wife. Hey, boss.
Oh, I
Just saw the
see.
cops leaving after
She
talking to
doesn't
your
know
son.
about the money
Does this have anything
bailout.
to do with your broken car window?
In a roundabout way, yes. They were just talking to him to clear him of the assault charge.
Assault charge? He's 12.
Well, he did punch a lady in the face, broke her nose, and shattered her eye socket.
She probably
12-year-old
deserved
hit
it.
someone that hard?
We were on our way home from jiu-jitsu, and I needed to get something for the grocery store, so I went ahead and I parked in the parking lot, left him in there because he was asleep.
You left him asleep in a hot car?
He's 12. If he wakes up hot, he can get out.
Fair point, go on.
True.
A social media war.
True. Fair point in a little bit. W father-in-law. Indeed. Indeed.
I thought that she'd get some justice for my son by starting a Facebook Live video and showing him sleeping in the car. She went and got her tool, shattered the window, and reached in there to grab him and pull him out to safety.
Why'd you think he needed help? He's 5'5" and has a mustache.
Who knows what people are thinking nowadays? Well, anyway, Angela woke up and he got scared. He punched her in the face twice and she went unconscious. As she slid out of the car, her face went right across the broken glass so she looks like she met Freddy Krueger sometime.
Unfortunate.
And that's been my day so far. The cops saw her video in the store surveillance, arrested her, and now I'm just waiting for everything to clear.
I wonder
John!
which I'm hearing that these stories are true to an extent or something. So I'm wondering which stories may or may not be true or just bits. I don't know, actually. Maybe they're all true. You never know with the internet.
Yes, boss?
I
Yes,
finished
boss.
up that order for that witch friend of yours.
Again?
Ashes of mom, dad, and dog all bound together, decorated with a plate from their wedding.
Ah, sweet.
Oh, no, this
She's gonna be
ritual's
thrilled.
evil?
No one else would do this.
I don't see why not. Bindings are pretty common, but I did wonder why the dog was the dominant spirit.
Oh, it was her first dog. Her parents starved it to death out of spite when she moved out.
Even if her parents did starve that dog to death, why would she gift them?
What? If I had an angry emote, I would surely be using it right now. The deepest parts of hell have wakened up to grab you and take you under.
An eternity in binding together.
They didn't die married. They hate each other.
Wait, then why would she?
Because she hated them.
So every time she burns a candle in that thing,
If you did this right, they'll experience the death the dog died in each other's presence.
did I just make a
Lovely.
miniature hell?
Don't worry, boss. Your karma's clear. Why do you think I didn't tell you what it was for until now?
Remind me not to piss off any witches.
Department of Natural Resources, Wisconsin Division, my badge.
My wife called me, told me you were here.
Really? I haven't spoken with her.
No, it's one of the Department of Natural Resources videos. And I love how he has a laser on his forehead. My badge.
She's known you were here ever since she saw you walking back towards the pond to talk to my kids.
Those children are part of the reason I'm here to speak with you now.
Mind if I ask you a couple questions first?
I
By
hear
all
this
means.
is a big
Did
old...
either of the two boys you talked to look like they were 15 or older?
The older one said he was 10.
And have I not told you twice before now not to talk to my children without talking to myself or my wife first?
You have, old boy, but it's extremely important for these young men to develop a good relationship with the game wardens. They told me to pack sand.
They were told to say that to you, and that's actually the least of your worries right now.
What do you want about? Is your wife pointing a rifle at me?
Mama Bear's had a beat on you ever since she saw you walking towards our kids.
Good heavens, old boy, what's this about?
From now on, if you
Yeah, this part definitely is not true. But it's something maybe he wishes was true.
see my children engage in an activity where you think they might incur a fine, you will address that issue with an adult who will pay the fine. The next time you talk to my children, I'm going to let my wife think you're a diaper diddler.
Hey, boss, I was just inside with your sister and...
Not my baby sister, you glutton.
I was just going to say she seems really upset, but she won't tell me what's up. Did I do something wrong?
Probably.
No, you're in the clear on that count. That one's all me.
I don't get
Oh,
it. Why are
dang.
you so happy about making her so upset?
Mostly because it's
Mama Bear,
hilarious.
get
You wanna
him.
hear the story before
Indeed.
you lower judgment?
I'm willing to hear you.
Get him, Mama Bear! Stay away from other people's children!
Yeah?
She's a city girl, never grew up around animals, only been around dogs and cats.
Yeah, I knew that about her.
Well, I just hatched a whole bunch of ducklings out, got them out of the incubator, and she was loving on them. I found one that was lame, and I told her I was going to have to cull it.
Understandable.
She got upset and begged me not to wring its neck or do it any way that she thought would be inhumane, so I asked her, what about a shotgun blast?
Point and click for pink mist.
The kids were out there with me, and they wanted to see me do it, but they kept getting too close, so I told them, back up. I put it at the ground, put one in the ground, and then I showed them, this is a big old crater. I don't want this to be you. So then I went ahead and shot the duckling, but when I did, I heard this, "Wah!" And I looked over at the window, and there she is, ugly crying in the window, so I had to run inside.
So you pulled a Napoleon Dynamite and had to run in there to comfort her?
Hell no, I ran inside to get a selfie with her while she was ugly crying.
Oh my god! This average sibling interaction. This is kind of the relationship I have with my own sister. What are you doing? Annoying you? Is it working? Kinda, yeah.
Let's see. John?
John!
Yes, boss.
Yes,
I'm going
boss.
to let you host your little kinky Halloween soiree in here.
Why
And
do you
thank
do
for
that?
By the way.
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
You're welcome, but why does it smell so musty in here?
We had a catastrophic failure of a rubber back door dilator.
Rubber baby buggy bump. Just English, please.
One of our senior members brought a rubber back door dilator into the party. It only had a hand pump. It was going a little slow for her, so she thought she'd hook it up to the air hose over there.
The air hose hooked to the compressor that moves 90 cubic feet of air a minute?
Hey, I was up front. I didn't know she was going to do that. The toy failed and she had a 120 psi enema.
Did she die?
Well, if her Hershey Highway had been any less well-traveled, it probably could have ended differently, but as it stands, it just made a little bit of a mess.
Kankora 5400 is now following.
Welcome. What am I even listening to? What am I even? What am I? It is so bad I understand it. Very kinky. I don't like that I understand what he's saying.
Fine mess.
You ever see the movie Backdraft?
Yeah?
No.
Like that, but not with fire.
Right then, I'm taking the day off. You're going to bleach the entire shop and change the end on that air hose.
You got it, boss.
Stop it!
Alrighty, boss. That last order of knives just shipped. We are ready to start on the new batch.
We're actually a little ahead of the curve. I think I might go ahead and take a nap.
I don't know very many people that love sleep as much as you do. You know, sleep is the tax you pay so you can live.
I thought work was the tax I paid so I could sleep. I thought shitting was the tax you paid for eating. I always enjoyed the March of the Colon Soldiers. Why would you consider that a tax?
Joey Ray only shits about once a week.
March as a cold soldier. John makes me concerned. I'm very concerned.
It's a bit of an ordeal for him to drop one of those bowl breakers.
I do like
That is very unhealthy. You should see a doctor.
it makes when he hits the bowl. I'm sorry, what, clinking?
Well, you've seen him eat. He lives on fiber and caffeine.
I don't know if I want to sleep with that so fresh in my mind. Maybe I'll just go inside and sit down for a while.
That's another thing. You never go anywhere or do anything. You're always in that house.
I pay a mortgage. I'm trying to get my money's worth.
Well, I suppose that's fair enough in today's market economy, but I still don't get your penchant for napping.
Scary thing is I met
Mostly
those kind of
being-
people. That's what happens to one of my friends too, once a week thing. That is so unhealthy. That is unhealthy. Nasty.
bed when you're not supposed to be, oh, that just hits different.
Now that I totally agree with. I love being in beds I shouldn't be in.
Not
Can you
what I
just
said.
no? Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Hey, boss, what you doing?
I went to the post office today. Fan mail, you know.
People always send you the coolest stuff. What'd you get this time?
Head
Well,
scratchers.
there's the head massager,
And
back
heads-
scratcher. Someone also sent me this pretty cool little crab.
Well, that's kind of cute. You got anything more up my alley?
One of our fans from Britain traced his hand. He wanted to see how it compared with ours.
I've always wanted to try
That is-
European jewelry.
Oh, and Lady Mia from our Discord
Again, I understand what he was talking about, and no, it's not actually jewelry.
sent something for the both of us.
What'd she send? Grains of rice?
No, you remember those fortune tellers you used to make when you were in grade school?
No.
That's origami? I couldn't even pick a booger that small. How'd she fold that?
Beats the hell out of me.
Oh, yes,
One
I
of these
remember
is yours,
now.
And you can pick one of anything else that I've got here.
I'll take the smallest one of those and this.
They're fighting over the crab. Of course.
Oh, hey, boss. I haven't
Of
seen you in a
course.
day. Where have you been?
Oh, I haven't been here all day. One of my neighbor's dogs got into it with a porcupine this morning.
Did you get any pictures?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Here, check this out.
Oh,
That
poor
can't have been easy.
thing.
How long did
That sucks. It's like straight out of Homer, the movie Homer Bound. That's actually really bad. Well, those quills are barbed at the end, I believe. So, yeah. Enjoy the vet bill and poor Popeye. Poor Popper.
take to get them all out?
Only about 30 minutes once we got her knocked out.
If it only
Oh,
took you
at
half
least
an
they
hour to
knocked
pull
them
them all out, why were you gone all day?
Well, the hard part was finding a vet willing to knock her out so I could do it myself versus them doing it.
What's the difference between them versus you doing it?
$500-$600.
I guess that experience you gained from pulling the quills out that Marine decided to play punt to Porcupine finally paid off, huh?
And this time I even got myself some souvenirs.
You know, from what I saw in the photo, that doesn't look like very many of them.
These are just the ones I pulled from her tongue.
Oh, wow. Okay. So did it turn out all right?
Oh,
We got her
poor
looking vaguely dog-like
Popper.
again, and then I gave her some antibiotics.
Hit me
Oh, poor
up if you ever need
Popper.
another resupply on those antibiotics. I am stocked.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah.
All done. John!
Yes, boss?
Yeah.
Finished up that deer repellent for that witch friend of yours. Wolf's urine, deer blood, and a few other volatile compounds.
And that's the concentrated stuff, right?
Yep. All she's got to do is put 10 drops in a gallon of water, sprinkle it around her garden, and deer won't come within a mile of it.
Oh, it's not for her garden. She's going to mix it into her husband's scent killer and put it on his hunting gear.
Hold up, man. Messing with a man's hunt is
That is so mean. That would be the worst prank you could do against a hunter. Turning the hunt into hunt. I don't get what you're trying to say. That is so mean.
sin.
Is
That's
cringe
a
over yet?
sacred
No.
thing for a guy.
Well, the hunt is only sacred if the animals are treated with respect, boss.
I don't know. You'd have to be a real asshole for me to want to mess with your hunt.
He's a trophy
Yeah.
hunter.
I don't find anything wrong with taxidermy.
He only ever takes the rack and cape. He leaves the body to rot. He's never brought any venison home.
Oh. Yeah. Give it
Thank
to
you,
him.
boss.
Give it to him.
John?
Yep.
Yes, boss?
You said your friend was a witch. Why'd she pay for a custom repellent when she could have just hexed his hunt?
Oh, for the same reason you fertilize your garden. Why hope and pray when you can act and get guaranteed results?
That's very true. That is very true. Bruce, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, that is one of the excuses. Then you should, prevent the hunt. Because there's rules to follow by. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Yeah, there's rules you follow by when hunting. Hunting is still a necessity. We still need to do it, but you need to be respectful of hunting. You got to take care of the carcass, not let it there to rot. Your boat's my snoot.
Hey, boss, I was wondering...
Stop. Why are you
Every
covered in
time you
multicolored
start-
plate potatoes?
You mean Pez and Pigeon here? You said I wasn't allowed to keep a wild one.
Okay, I get it. Pigeon, rat with wings. What's up with Pez?
I'm glad you asked about that. Your kids came up with the idea. If you take Pez and you squeeze her little tail, you can get a turd out of her.
You just milked a turd out of that plague potato like it was some demonic udder.
There's nothing demonic about these rats. They're sweet, loving, and they're fastidiously clean. They even taste like raspberries.
Let me see the one you didn't put in your mouth. Which one is this?
That one's Pez.
Did you just differentiate rats by taste?
Pigeon's the only one that licks my tongue when I put her in my mouth, and I just gave him a fruit treat. So kind of the same way that you go on a date and you can tell what your friend had for dinner.
You got issues, dude. I gotta say, you got issues. John, no bad John. John, no bad John. You don't even know what I'm watching anymore. I don't know either. And he's just going to milk the turd
So I
out of
got
this.
Pez then, huh? I'll be damned.
Jay?
I don't know. This will be the last
What's
one.
up, Joey, right?
Which boss?
Oh, he's mowing the lawn.
I don't hear him.
Oh, that's because he got the new Power Smart electric mower. It's whisper quiet.
But boss has an 8-acre lawn. How long does the battery last?
Yeah, you got a big ass lawn and you're using a push mower? What the fuck? That is a stupid idea.
Battery charges last about an hour, but because boss is so fat and out of shape, he takes frequent breaks. I just switched the batteries out between. He hasn't noticed yet.
Ah, die already! Aren't you worried he's gonna get a heart attack pushing the mower?
You should look at the ones with Father John. It's hilarious. I'm just going on a playlist.
Self-driven. Pretty quick, too.
Isn't that
But
a
why
safety
electric?
issue?
Well, he needed a new mower anyway, and with gas prices being what they are, why compound the expenditure? These mowers don't cost anything after you buy them.
Then how come I hear boss screaming so much?
Oh, that'd be because his wife told him he could stop mowing as soon as the battery died, and I've been switching him out.
Die already! John?
That's not what it looks like right there. All right, that's enough. That's enough for No Panic Button for this time. We'll be back to watch some more coming up, but just know for a lot of this. Make it disappear, please. I will make this disappear, okay? I'll make this disappear. Alrighty, that's enough for now. If you're over on YouTube, bye.
Hey, guess what? Flashbang!